Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and today we're going to be looking at Fynch for Twitter. This is made by RN Software, which we're familiar with. This is their second app. We reviewed Say It Launcher about a month or so ago, an awesome app. This is a brand new one from them, completely different type of app, but also very cool. As I said, it's Fynch for Twitter, but it is not a Twitter client app. It is more of a tool to enhance your Twitter experience. Although it does work with the official Twitter app, you don't necessarily need it installed, but I'll explain that in a second. What Fynch does is go through all the people that you follow and report back to you based on its own algorithm certain things. Like, for example, if like right here you can see this recalls account. It says 3 days since last tweet. It'll look for people that you follow that don't tweet so often, that maybe don't tweet 100 times a day like many other people, but you still find them important. Like maybe it's your niece or a friend or whatever that just doesn't tweet as often. But what happens is your Twitter timeline gets so complicated with just so much stuff that you miss those, and that's what Fynch helps you do. But it's not just about that. It also will tell you when a certain account mentions something that's trending. Like, for example, Nesson, the New England Sports Network, mentioned opening day, which was yesterday, opening day baseball, and Robinson Cano and Scott Boras. You'll also find, going down a little further, when somebody tweets all of a sudden a lot in a short amount of time, like my local news station here. Which is really cool with that is when you go in, you see the list of tweets all condensed, easy. You don't have to go into the account and then look at their tweets. It might take you a few taps on other apps, but this is very quick and easy. This is great for sporting events and you know, in this particular case, local news. A lot of times they tweet all of a sudden, you know, a bunch of times, and you don't miss them. And it's just really cool. I mean, here's another one, 6 days since last tweet, but they're listing also the 4 tweets as well, so it also would have fallen into 4 tweets in a certain time frame. And there you go. And like I said, I was watching a Red Sox game last night, and it's really cool because a lot of the sports beat writers that I follow will all of a sudden tweet, obviously, more often. So you go into them, and you know, of course, this one's not an example. This is just one tweet for opening day, but you'll see all the tweets listed, and it's great. I just love it. And there's another local news. Where again you just see them right there quick. Now here's the thing: if you want to reply to the tweet or favorite it or retweet it for the you know, or even look at the link, you're not going to be able to do that from within Fynch because it's not a Twitter client. So you tap on it and it will open it up in the official Twitter app, and there you can do whatever you need to do, retweeting or any activity based on that tweet. That is a limitation. That's something that they're working on to, you know, maybe bring it to more apps so that you can choose what app you would like to open up when you tap on a tweet. However, you don't need the Twitter account for the Fynch part of it to work, the algorithm part. This will still work because you're logging into your Twitter account. You'll still get these notifications, and you'll get them. They'll be called Fynches. It'll say, you know, you have 6 Fynches available, and then you'll go in, and then you'll see these are called Fynches. Now, the beautiful part of this is there really isn't anything to set up. There's a couple things, but what I was telling you, based on the algorithms for trending topics and how often somebody tweets, that's all done automatically. When you first install the app, it actually takes a couple of days for it to look at your timeline and figure things out. And it'll start giving you these Fynches. Now, if you ignore someone, like say I ignore Buster Olney, then I may not get you know, Fynches regarding him in the future, or even regarding like things that are mentioned. Like, for example, this is a mentioning of a trending topic. If I ignore that, but if I ignore this, but I will tap on him when he's all of a sudden maybe tweeted 5 times in 15 minutes, Fynch learns what you're looking for and will give you that information. Now you can adjust some of the settings here. You can obviously adjust your notifications, you know, how you're going to be notified, and the sample rate as far as how often. You can also change the sensitivity from conservative to very few. Moderate would get some, and liberal you'd get a lot more. Moderate is the default, and that seems to work pretty good. And the sample rate, 15 minutes is default, but obviously you can set that for more or less. It works really good. I really like it. I have no problem using the official Twitter app, although I don't use it regularly. But to send out a tweet or something like that, not a big deal. This isn't going to replace your Twitter client of choice, whatever that may be. Whether it be Falcon Pro or Plume or any of those. You can still use those for looking through your overall timeline. This is just more of a tool to help you make things a little bit more efficient for those types of tweets that I mentioned, the people that don't tweet as often, or the people that all of a sudden they're tweeting more often, or that mention certain things that are trending. It really is cool. You definitely will want to check this out. It definitely works great. It's free of charge, so give it a try. It's free in the Play Store. Right now it's available, so go grab it. And thanks for watching. This is Rob Nazarian with Talk Android.